I'll provide updates on track to graduation. And I think it's important that I just state, as I do each year about this, that we're not talking about cohort graduation rates tonight. We're talking about on-track rates horizontally from the beginning of the year until the end of the year. I'm going to cover UCA to G 2017, on track for readiness, UCA to G 2016, A to G with a C, LOTE updates, language other than English exams, the early assessment program, and online learning in this particular segment. So I was asked, well, why is this important data? Why do we value this data? And I think one of the reasons why this data is valuable is because we believe that a meaningful graduation means that you will have entry and access to college and/or career where all students have a future where they are able to earn a living wage. And so this data that we're going to see tonight, some of it is about access and some of it is about deep mastery. And both of those things are really important in terms of having a post-secondary future. Just as a reminder, these are our graduation requirements, and so in the data that you see tonight, you'll see our graduation requirements in the subject areas, but you'll also see some graduation requirements combined, and I'll talk about that in one of the slides. So this is the pie chart that I showed last year, and this is readiness data for the senior year, not cohort graduation rate. So in 2016, you can see that we were 75% on track, but remember during that year, in the 6%, that was 1 credit short, so that wasn't terribly off track, so we were sort of combining that data together and saying it was on track. You see a complete mirror this year, and so one of the things that you can't see in the second pie chart is what's happening inside of the orange segment. And because I promised to keep this under 20 minutes tonight, I will quickly say that the win inside of that chart is that that chart represents 2 credits off, 3 credits off, 4 credits off, and we are lowering the amount of high numbers of credits that are off inside of that segment of the chart. So kids that may have been 10 credits off, there are less of them. And so that's a huge win for us. And if this is any indicator of what's going to happen at the end of the year, we know that our data department and my office is looking at, we qualified a readiness of 92% graduation. So the rest of these charts are going to mirror the pie chart. In this particular